Hey, how y'all doing today? This is your girl Giselle, the She Boss, and I'm coming to you with a live tip of the day. Alright, I hope y'all can hear me. I got my sunroof open. But grand rising, grand grinding, and grand shining. I hope everybody is doing well out there. It's such a beautiful day. The weather is nice, and it really makes me feel good when the weather is nice. I don't know about y'all, but I'm just on my way to the mechanic. So I decided to do a live today since I haven't really been talking much, just trying to get some work in. So listen, today is Wake Up Wednesday, and what I wanted to touch bases on was something relevant to a conversation I was having last night with a friend of mine. And we were just talking about some of the differences between life behind bars or in prison versus life on the streets. And I know I have a lot of people from Shane Gang that, you know what I'm saying, I know or associated with, or, you know, whose path I have come across. So I know that they probably can relate to this, but, you know, a lot of people don't understand, or people think that because they're breathing, that they are alive. And a lot of people do not realize that they have really died spiritually. And suffering from a spiritual death can definitely affect the physical, you know what I'm saying, part of you and your life, your existence. And so it's very important that you are aware of your spiritual health. A lot of people, you know, like mental health is serious, and we know that, of course, physical health is way more noticeable because we feel it if something happens to us or we don't feel right, we get sick. We normally get physical signs that something is wrong. That's how we usually know that we're sick, we're getting sick, something like that. You know, you get a cough, stuffy nose, head hurting, aches and pains, those type of things. But what people, I guess, you know, some people's spiritual meter is not properly working. The wires may be shorted, they may be dead, you know. It could be no connection at all, which is that's very tragic, and that means you're definitely in a state of emergency. If your spiritual meter is not working well or not working at all, it may be difficult for you to know the state of your spiritual health. But your spiritual health, like I said, affects you in all other areas and aspects of your life. On Wake Up Wednesday today, I want to hopefully inspire someone and encourage and motivate the great, you know, not to hate. We need to wake up every day and be the best version of ourselves, but also be aware, because awake just means to be aware, all right? So all of you sleep sheeples walking around, you know, kind of in the haze, in the fog, in the smoke, not really aware of what's going on around you. The world's not waiting on you, you know what I'm saying? And if you don't become aware and wake up and be knowledgeable about things that are going on that may affect you, you may very well get caught in the rapture or left, you know, behind. The world is changing at a massive rate right in front of our eyes, and because a lot of us are not aware, we don't really understand the severity and the depths of what's taking place. A lot of, you know, government funding and free money, trillions of dollars being given out, that is not for free. There's always going to be a price to pay for it, whether we realize it or not. And I know that people are thinking that the price is going to affect them if they have no money, but the price is not going to be any type of monetary value. Sometimes, you know, a lot more could be at stake than just what's in your pocket. So the same way we wake up and go to work, the same way we wake up to go chase the bag, the same way we wake up to go hustle and grind, you know, for the dollar, the almighty, we need to wake up and hustle for our spiritual health, you know, as well, our mental health and things like that. If you're not, you know, spiritual, that's cool. You may not understand it. When I say spirituality, I'm not referring to religion, because I do not consider myself a religious person. I consider myself a spiritual being, and so those things are different. They're not the same thing. I know a lot of people have been, you know, confused probably about that, because a lot of people think spirituality and being religious is the same thing, but they're actually totally unrelated. Religion is more of the business side of the spiritual world. I guess you could say the spiritual aspect. But you just need to know, you know what I'm saying, how whatever parts of it affects you. And if it works works for you, then make sure you stay in tune with that and you stay connected to whatever fulfills you spiritually. All right. So, one of the things that I do to help me keep my spiritual health intact and balanced is to meditate. I meditate when I wake up in the morning. I try to meditate sometimes during the day, and it's difficult to kind of explain. It's not a right or wrong way to meditate, but some of the things that can help to produce a good meditative state, for one, is solitude. Number two is peace of mind. Silence. If you're thinking about things, you're stressed out, you have anxiety, this is a good time to do it, but it will take some focusing, because you need to, like I said, have a peace of mind. You need to be able to open and receive the spiritual healing that will come through the meditation. And meditation for me is mainly talking to my higher self, getting in line and in tune, feeling myself, checking my feelings and seeing how I feel, doing a self-check, emotion check, mental health check, physical check, like what's hurting me, what's ailing me. Usually if it's a physical pain, it's trickling over from something else that's bothering us. We don't realize how everything that, we do, we say, we think, we feel, definitely affects our physical. So if your physical is aching, paining, you're hurting, you're getting sick, that's usually a physical sign that something is wrong, okay? Whether it's physical or another part of your body, you just need to, if you do a self-check and get in tune with oneself, after a while you'll be able to tell immediately what's wrong with you. When I get out balanced and my chakras are now aligned, I can tell, my world is getting out balanced, things are starting to take place, it's not making any sense, the scales have been tipped. I immediately go within self, and check and see, like, what's going on with me, what's making me upset, what's giving me anxiety, what is making me fearful, those type of things. I have to ask myself, what's stopping me, what's driving me, who's driving, because if you're not in control and you're not driving and you don't have the wheel, you could very well end up anywhere. This has nothing to do with you praying and depending on, God, or believing in God and having faith, but you definitely need to have some faith in yourself. And, one of the part, what I was telling my friend during the conversation last night, is a lot of people have more faith and belief in things outside of themselves. But, but if they realize it's nothing wrong with believing in yourself. You're actually supposed to believe in yourself. That will make you have the drive and determination to make things happen, okay? Because prayer without works is dead. So, you can't expect God to come save you. Once, you prove that you really want to be saved by putting in work and putting in, sacrificing what you don't want to do, is sacrificing, being comfortable, getting out of your comfortable zone and proving yourself, things will start to take place and happen and be in alignment with, what is supposed to happen for you. And it'll all be good. So we just need to understand that, we can't have the mentality, oh, well, when I get my business, then I start, when I make, a certain amount of money, then I'll be happy. You got to go ahead and start feeling that happiness before you get to that goal. And before you know it, that goal will manifest itself. You actually start attracting the results that you're looking for, and it won't even take that much time. And the more you do this, and the more you get in habit and practice of doing it, that will consistently be the outcome. You will still have ups and downs, but you will be moving, in a progressive movement. You'll be moving forward instead of backwards or staying stagnant. So that's what I got for y'all today, man. Check on, see if your spiritual meter is broke, see if it needs new batteries, see if it needs new wiring. Might need to take it to the shop, or you might just need to buy a new one, because you definitely need to be aware. My bad, I'm trying not to go fast so that wind's not making a lot of noise. My sunroof is stuck. It's like I'm on the way to the mechanic to see if he can fix it. But do a spiritual check on yourself and see how your spiritual health is. If you feel like it's not what you feel it should be, make sure that you stop, take some time, wake up, be aware of yourself and how what you do, how you feel in your state of mind, your peace of mind affects everything else in your life. Once you're balanced and once you are content, once you are happy, once you are fulfilled, everything else will just, fall in place. You won't have to worry about it, and you won't really have to try that hard. All right? So that's what I got for y'all, man. I thank y'all for joining me. If this is your first time tuning in, make sure you go to my YouTube channel and check it out, all right? And if you like the content, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. And the name of the channel is SHIIBOSSTALKZ, SHIIBOSSTALKZ, all right? Like, comment, subscribe, share this post if you think somebody else could use some words of motivation this morning. And I hope that you all have a blessed and prosperous day. Till we meet again. Peace.